Hi everybody. Hope everybody's doing well today. I just got back from the store and I only spent $58 and it's gonna last me 2 weeks, so my shopping skills are improving. That's really great. One thing that annoyed me though is that even the workers that work there go in the out and out the end. Like it's why would you? But it's just weird. It's, there's an out, it's marked as exit, and you have your cart and you're trying to exit, but there's people walking in. And the same way with the entrance. You're trying to walk in, but there's people coming out with their carts. Makes me crazy. I have something in my eye. Can you see it? Anyways, so my transition has apparently been different than a lot of people's because I do stuff a little bit differently. I've always had anxiety, and dealing with large groups of people have always been difficult for me. And so I kind of incorporated that into my transition, and it took me a little bit longer to get to steps that people have already flown by and done. But I wanted it for me because all of us are different. So it's, whatever you got to do your thing, you do. You're not on a time frame for anybody. You don't have to do just because somebody else says do this. Don't worry about it. You have to do what you feel is right. So move as your transition as you feel comfortable. Me, with my transition, I was a little bit slower, but I'm more comfortable now than if I was to try to rush myself. I had a problem with self-confidence even before this, so I needed to kind of build that up on the way. And now, since I know who I am and I know how much progress I've made, I'm very happy with myself. And that's building into my self-confidence. And once you build your self-confidence up enough, nobody can stop you. There's always going to be those people that try to be rude and try to bring you down just because they don't want you to succeed, or you're leaving them behind. So you got to keep on pushing forward. But anyways, about my transition, when I first started going this way, it was a big deal for me to go to the endocrinologist for the first time, even though the first endocrinologist didn't even let me go forward with anything because they wanted to have 3 different letters from therapist and something else I can't remember. But I got to the point where I was missing 1 letter from a psychiatrist, and that held up the whole thing. So they were like, yeah, we can't give you the HRT right now, so until we have another psychiatrist write a letter. So, which I thought it was kind of weird because 3, I've never heard of 3. I've heard of 2. I've heard of, I think it was only 2 that I've heard of. I finally got it. I had to switch doctors. Went to this other endocrinologist, which I absolutely love. This endocrinologist rocks, and his staff there is freaking amazing. They make me feel completely welcomed and comfortable, and they always have. But when that day that I went and finally got approved for my HRT, and I walked out of that office knowing that my prescription was ready to pick up. I basically had tears in my eyes because that was one of the greatest moments of my life. And you know what? It tells you how strong you are because you have to do all this and you make all the decisions to go forward. So you have to be strong. For me, it was a big eye-opener because I know I've been through stuff in my life, but this point when I sat there and I wanted to move forward and I didn't really have anybody to go to, I took the first steps by myself, and knowing that I can do that is amazing. It was a big eye-opener to the fact that I can do anything. The only, you can, if you put your mind to it, you can pretty much do anything. You just have to know that you're in control of everything that's going on with you. Which at the start of this, I didn't really know because past life experience that I've had led me not to allow me to believe in myself. But now I am. So, anyways, my transition has been a little bit slower than others, and that's okay. Some people wait until they're like older to start the transition, and that's okay. It doesn't matter how old you are or where you are or anything like that. The point is that we all feel a certain way. So we have to correct what we feel. So that's what this is all about. It took me a long time to go out in public dressed as me, although I kind of already felt like I was dressing properly anyways, because I've been to the store before I purposely dressed female, and I've been to the store and I was mistaken for female. So it was like, even though I had male clothing on, I was still apparently presenting female. So that makes me very, very happy, because that just says that I pass a lot better than what I thought. Now since I dress like this to go to the store, I have no problems. The only really problem that I have is still my weight. I'm not really comfortable with it. Again, everybody's their own person, and you don't have to be a certain weight to be right. You don't have to be a certain height to be right. Me personally though, I'm just uncomfortable with my weight. The weight came from being depressed all those times and having really bad anxiety. So that's where my weight and issues came from. But now since I'm taking control of that and I'm fixing it to the way I want, and I'm actually motivated to get myself to the point that I feel comfortable, a lot of things have changed. So, like, I've been on this diet for 2 weeks. Has it been 2 weeks or has it been 3? Wow, I am such a ditz on that, aren't I? No, it's the 3rd week, right? This is my 3rd week? No, this is my 2nd week. Yeah, this is my 3rd week. So, this is my 3rd week of my diet, and I have lost weight, and I'm very, very happy with the results so far. Of course, I'm not losing it quick enough like I want, but I'm doing this the healthy way. I'm introducing better foods for myself. I'm trying new kind of foods that I've never had before. I've never had spinach. I've never had kale. Well, actually, I had kale in a smoothie once. Just like I've never had gyros. You know what I'm saying, but I've never had that before. But my friend talked me in. Well, she didn't really talk me into it. She just said, "Hey, want to go grab something to eat?" And I was like, "Yeah." And this is like when I went and got my ID changed over. So she was like, "Yeah, you want to go out to eat?" And I was like, "Sure." And she's like, "How about blah blah blah?" And I was like, "Well, how about this place that you mentioned the other day?" So we went there and we had gyros, right? Gyros? Tells you how much I know about it. But I didn't know what it was, and I knew if I knew what it was, it would have changed like the way that I felt like it tasted. So I just went in there and I was like, I'm not gonna ask what it is. I'm just gonna get whatever the normal thing is and try it. And that's what I did, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. So yeah, like I still haven't had deer, and I would really, really like to try deer or rabbit. Huh. I'm hungry. One thing I didn't get at the store today was sweet relish. I forgot the sweet relish, and I need my relish for my tuna fish. I want ice cream. Anyways, way off topic. Yeah, but it's just really annoying when you're trying to go into the store and people are walking right towards you with their full carts. There's an entrance and an exit, and you're just everywhere is just jacked up. But anyways, or like when people are driving and they know that they have to get over because, you know, their turn is coming up, but they wait until the last freaking second, then they swerve in front of somebody else, almost causing an accident just because they were inconvenienced enough not to, you know, they didn't want to drive down, turn around and come back, so they just, and but if you know that your turn is coming up, get over in that lane. Get ready for the turn. Alright. Anger. It's just disrespectful. I mean, this place, Earth would be so much better if we just learned to respect each other. Simple little things. But anyways, that's past two. So anyways, this was me talking about my transition. It's been slow, I know, but I'm happy about my transition. I'm happy where I am. I've learned a lot of going through this, and I'm very, very thankful for what I've gone through. There's more people out there that don't know where to start, and you know, the first step is just really kind of getting knowledge on the subject. And you know, I'm not saying that my transition is good for everybody else. It's kind of like you choose your own path, and you have to decide as you go what the next step is. But it doesn't hurt to learn from other people's transitions. I know at one point I got on YouTube and I watched other people's stories about their transitions, and it helps. It really freaking does. So that's what I did. That's why I'm doing this, to see if I can help anybody. I know, right? But anyways, so I will actually be streaming on my YouTube channel after this, not right after, but a little bit. I will, I don't know, let's see, it's 12:20, so I don't know, 2-ish? I'll be playing on my YouTube channel. I'll be streaming live. So if you want to come in and join me and watch and talk and shoot darts. We're not going to be shooting darts. I don't know. Do I have a game with darts in it? I don't know. But anyways, please join me. It's a thing. Last night I accidentally streamed on my Silly Tiger Media instead of my Ariana Travis YouTube. So today I will switch it all over, even though it's a giant pain in the ass. But I'll do it for you. So please join me. I will see you then. Until then, like, subscribe, comment, share, do all the things. See you soon. Bye.